But in our case, in the distributed development case, I think it comes down to you have to define procedures that work, like really define them. And almost any assumptions that you have about people pre-knowing that, just throw them all out. Like you have to define it all fresh. And it was really tricky for us because, I mean, Zoom's become really popular, right? But like, we went through different things. So we're using Skype because we like the fluidness and this and that. And we find out, oh shit, Skype doesn't save the chat long enough. It's not preserving the history of the thread after X number of weeks. And you're like, well, that's not going to work. Okay, well, we like Trello. We like Trello because it's object-oriented. I can review it from my iPhone. I can review it on the flight. I can give feedback. It's object-oriented HTML5, so it's it operates more like we would expect web apps to operate today. Easier to track, nice project management stuff. But it's terrible for bug tracking. It's terrible for some other things. So you go, well, we're going to have to go to, Jira and Slack for that because we got a different. And Slack is like, you can never hear the damn thing ring, right? So we have to go over to Slack. And even when I'm sitting at my computer, I'm just dinging them because multi-billion-dollar company, that's their product, and you can't ever hear it ring. Right. So you're like, while you're doing production, Skype used to have, I can have the speaker. These are little problems, but they make a huge difference in the day. And they'll drive you insane. For example, Skype. So Skype, for years, had a feature, which I loved, ring through my speakers, but listen through my headphones. Right. Then I could take off my headphones, go around, and if someone called, I could hear it. Someone decided that's just a stupid feature. Let's take that away. So now you're missing calls, but you're on a communication system. They just changed and updated with some new stupid ass rule, right? And then you go, well, we have to now rely on Slack more for this, because Slack, at least we can hold our archive longer. We can have more chat threads up. Like do you use Slack at all?
We do. Yeah, we rely heavily on Slack.
Okay. Do you ever have that problem? Like you're not sensing your notifications from Slack?
I have a problem not sensing notifications for pretty much everything.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of the times it's just information overload for me, and I don't know just something pinged, and I'm not sure what it was. So I got to look through everything to find out what it was.
That's the thing. And our Slack channels, because of this stuff, there's literally like 100 different channel groups, right?
Yeah.
But once it's a channel group, it won't ring.
Right.
For the group, because somehow that's a courtesy for these people, but that design the software. But it's like I call them anxiety engines, because what they do is, and I have in front of me, three 4K monitors, right? Because I need it. I need to, as a creative, I need to have lots of different sources of information because I'm pulling a little from here, pulling a little from there. I can't work from the laptop. I'm not focused like that. I'm broadly, abstractly connecting lots of data at all the time. And then I'll hear, chirp, 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 or like whatever the chirp is on Slack, right? I'm like, what? And then by the time I realized, it went up there. And then just as I realized I could see that there was an alert, it goes away. Now, it won't even tell me on the thread which one is active. Where did that alert come in? It's like, so I'm just having, so it was, I call them anxiety engines, because they just keep on like building in these features that are taking away the strengths of why you built it in the first place.
It may be that because you and I didn't grow up with these tools, that we are not as well suited to dealing with that as maybe a couple of generations behind us are.